when you remake something people love, it's hard to satisfy everyone.
A gente tem que sair daqui.
Hi, Avan. Hi, Tom. How are you guys?
Hello.
I watched Resident Evil. Welcome to Raccoon City. Were you guys fans of the games or of the Mila Jovovich movies?
Huge fan of the games.
Huge fan of the games for sure. I think we both agree with that one. And I think this movie that we've made is from the off has always been, the aim has been to make the movie version of those games, because ultimately they were the first horror game, and that's what we're trying to reimagine here and bring that nostalgic element back for fans.
I think, it's DNA. It's Resident Evil is a horror game, and in its DNA, that's natural that we should, as we make the movies, we make it into a horror movie. So it's cool to help bring that to life.
Olha isso.
Eu tô com medo, Claire. Tô com medo do que vão fazer com essa cidade. Aconteceu acidente na Umbrella. No nível Chernobyl, tá entendendo?
Besides the scarier tone, what do you think are the main difference between the OWS movies and this reboot?
I think this is really focused on, it's grounded it, I think, and it's really gone back to the games, so we're the horror element, as you already said, it's much scarier. It's more like a horror movie. We want to make I think the other movies didn't really have that element as much. I think there's been something missing in the movies previously that the fans have been hungry for. And I think that's this element, this kind of more horror movie aspect. And we just tried to bring that back, and I think I'd like to think that we've done that. There's something in the other movies that they felt more Hollywoody, and the characters felt more like those, a more imagined character, as opposed to who these people really are at a ground level.
Avan, the trailer was released and people were complaining because you don't look like the Leon Kennedy from the games. How do you think you're going to surprise people even if you don't look like the character in the games?
I think that when you remake something that people really love, and I really love it too, because I'm a huge fan of RE4 and I grew up with Leon Kennedy and I grew up with RE2 too, and I'm a big gamer. So when you remake something people love, it's hard to satisfy everyone, really, ultimately. And I think ultimately what you have to do, what Johannes was concentrating on, is to evoke a character and evoke this person when he cast me. So, and my job once being cast is to went back, watched all the games, played all the games, and really looked at behavior, how does he hold himself, getting that iconic Leon stance down, first off the bat, because we start there and then sort of building from that. But I think ultimately, you can't satisfy everyone, but I totally am. I understand or empathetic when someone's making something that you love. You really I think it just all it does is represent how much people love this franchise and these characters, and I think that's all it represents to me.
There's talk about a sequel. What games would you like to see being adapted in a Resident Evil 2? And you guys would like to see your characters fighting zombies in Brazil, maybe an action sequence?
Yeah, let's shoot an action sequence in Brazil, and then you can come by and you can be a zombie and we'll blow your head off. Isn't that fun? You're like, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. No, I would. I mean, the sequel sounds fun. I mean, I also just think that we got to the end of this film, or there's so many, there's so many places to go and explore in this world, and there's so many questions that, when you answer one, it asks more.
Toda história tem começo.